What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. It is Sunday, weekend almost commencing, but I hope you're all having yourselves a great weekend. Had some Eagles football on Thursday. We mentioned a little bit, but I wanted to give you a little stock up, stock down, give you my projected 53 here. Take a look at what has changed or what hasn't changed. So, look, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all. This is not a live video, but I would love to hear from you. Hope to be live tonight discussing what's going on, having a practice today. So talk about all that stuff live later. Just been too crazy of a weekend. I will get with you later tonight. But want to put this bad boy out here. Let's talk about this. Love to hear your thoughts, but let's start it with the down. Let's talk about whose stock is down. Kenny Pickett continues to show that he should not have been a first-round pick, as we talked about that year in the draft. But, hey, regardless, QB2 battle with he and McKee, looking like he's going down. Tyler Steen got hurt, also not good. And Becton didn't even suit. So it seems, as we've talked about here, that is Becton's job to lose. John Ross continues to show he is not an NFL receiver. Alberto, Armani Rogers. Look, we had some injuries here. Guys needed to step up at that spot. And, Rogers played a little bit, and he just got here. So I don't want to be too rough on him, but not looking great. This is the opportunity to step it up, go do something, whereas, you have other tight ends that are. The linemen we talked about last week, Hennessy, Sharp, and Gates, I still don't think they make this team. I think the younger guys, you'll see who I have making the squad. But Josh Jobe, James Bradbury, two guys that I've talked about, Jobe helping on special teams, Bradbury moving to safety. Can these guys provide depth where other guys can provide that same depth and value at a younger age or higher upside, whatever it may be? I just feel that those guys' stock going down. Now let's talk about whose stock is going up. Tanner McKee, let's go, baby. Then you got EJ Jenkins. We talked about him taking that third job from Azoma. That'd be nuts. Darian Kennard, Trevor Keegan. Thought those linemen are proving they want to make this team. Fred Johnson continues to show he should be the backup left tackle. Joseph Nada had a great game. Can he make his way on this roster? I don't think so. But, hey, great to see him doing well. The running back, Shipley, Gainwell, TDP, all continue to look great out there. And TDP trying to make this practice squad, but if he does too well, somebody's going to grab him. I don't think that we keep four, but regardless, he's doing well. Kenneth Gainwell proving he's RB2, and Shipley has a bright future here. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, Dean and Bond both playing pretty damn well. And Dean showing that, he wants to have this starting job with Devin White. And talked about it, Zach Bond could be that third linebacker that you use as a chess piece, just like Andrew Van Ginkel was there with Vic Fangio with the Dolphins. So we've talked about this. Bond, he had mentioned he talked to Van Ginkel, and that's funny because that's what we've been comparing him to. And you talk about his versatility, the ability to play on the edge and off ball. So he's going to have a big part of this team regardless, but both playing well. Love it. Trotter doing the same. Apparently, I put Bond twice. That's cool. Vontae Maddox. I wonder who the hell I took out there. Damn it. Maddox doing well. Then you got Jalix Hunt, Patrick Johnson, Thomas Booker, Moro Ojomo, all these guys doing well. A little bit banged up for Ojomo there. Hopefully all right with it. But look, you've got a lot of guys doing well here, and a lot of excitement for me. And you got to remember, this is preseason. People losing their minds. This guy sucks, this guy that, the other thing, or this guy's doing so great. But keep in mind the level of competition, who they're playing, and things like that. But let's take a look at this projected 53-man depth chart here. Love to hear your thoughts, but here's how I have it playing out. 3 QBs, didn't change there. Didn't change running backs. Wide receivers, I still have those 6 making the squad. Then tight ends. We got EJ Jenkins there taking the spot from Azoma. Offensive line, have not changed there except for the fact that Tyler Steen I placed on IR. So I think that's what's going to happen. That frees up a roster spot there, and Mekhi Becton already has that job. So you've got yourself, and look, I'm still concerned about the depth here. I still think, you need a veteran. I like Kennard. I like Johnson. I don't know, man. Anything were to happen, I'm feeling a little scared there. But regardless, I think that, Becton being there, they feel comfortable. Great. So I got 24 players here, obviously 25 listed, but if Steen is on IR, he will not count against that roster. So as you can see, for me, those are the 24. Now I've got 26 on defense. So you can see here, I've got those 5 in the middle. And look, this was really rough for me because Thomas Booker might make this damn squad. He keeps showing out. Maybe he pushes out Tuipulotu. Maybe he's the sixth guy and they take out somebody else, but that's how I have it right now. And the 6 edge rushers, I have not changed that either. I think that is quite a rotation. I've heard a lot of the fans and media talking trash about how the Eagles desperately need help there, and I desperately need them to learn who these players are because, ooh, baby, that's quite a rotation, and I am quite excited about it. Now, at linebacker, talked about it, White, Dean. Who wants to be that starter next to White? Is it Bond or Dean? And I don't care either way. I think Dean should be the guy if he continues to develop, Bond being that chess piece. And then you got Trotter. And for me, it was either Ben Van Sumeren, Thomas Booker. I was really torn here, and then a certain safety. But we were going through it in the head here. And look, Ben Van Sumeren helps on special teams, and he's got a bright upside, a bright future here, high upside. I think that this is a guy that you don't want to really test on the waivers. I really think he has a bright future, and he can definitely help. But if he's cut, it is what it is. You don't always want to keep 5 linebackers, but with the injuries and the problems we've had, wouldn't be against it. Now, corner, I kept 6 here. I got Slay, Ringo, Rogers, Ricks, Mitchell, and DeJean. And the ones I was twisted with were Booker, Van Sumeren, Ricks, and Stearns. I didn't know which way to go here. But, for me, Ricks has proven he can help. Job, he and Ricks I kind of had going back and forth. Both kind of made some mistakes I saw this week. So Job helps you on special teams, but I think Ricks has such a bright future still. He can play inside, can play outside. We saw as an undrafted kid what he was able to do. Had his struggles for sure, but he was a rookie, an undrafted one. So I don't know that they, jump ship just yet with him, but Ringo's making it, and all those other guys are definitely making it. However it plays out with the starters will be seen. But then at safety, you've got guys like Gardner Johnson, Maddox, who can play both positions. So you've got versatile pieces, but safety's got Blankenship and CJ, GJ. And beyond that, Maddox. And I have Caden Stearns. Maybe he gets healthy this week and shows us what he's got. If not, I was going to place him on IR and then slap in Tristan McCollum just for another safety. But I don't know, man. And I think that could happen. I would love to see Tristan McCollum here, but I know that Vic Fangio really likes Caden Stearns, and Caden Stearns has very high upside. It's just, unfortunately, that injury kind of scares you. So if he's not back this week, I will be changing that. He will probably go on IR on my list, and then I will probably put McCollum in. But a lot to think about here. Exciting even looking over this stuff. But then to fill it out, the 3 to make 53, Elliott, Mann, and Lovato. And then you can see the depth chart, how I have it here with the return men. And I don't have Rogers starting because he's our starting corner, so not going to do that. But very excited about the return room, the offense, the defense. I thought, and again, it's preseason, so you got to take it all with a grain of salt. I like those joint practices more. We talk about it. You got to actually have your starters in situational football. So that, to me, you got to take all of it, piece by piece and understand what you're seeing here. And for me, I understand, Jalen Hurts sucks and everybody, it's boring times for the media because they don't know what's going on with football. So they kind of got to push these narratives. But I can promise you, dude, we're 19 days away. The narrative will be changing quickly, man. They will all become the biggest Eagles fans ever. Love Jalen Hurts. They love everybody. I can promise you that is coming your way. Stay patient and watch everyone become the biggest Eagles fans ever. But that's all I've got for you today. I'll be back live later tonight. But if you guys have any thoughts, any questions, comments, whatever it may be, love to hear from you down below. But you need anything else. It doesn't have to be about the birds, anything going on in life. You need a friend. Always here for you guys. You're always here for me. Seriously, don't ever go through life alone. Don't ball it up. I know exactly how that goes, and it's not well. So reach out. Seriously, I love each and every one of you sickos. Cannot thank you enough for all your support. So anything I can do, please reach out. But have yourselves a fantastic Sunday. Hope to hear from you. But until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there. And as always, go Birds!